And hello, hello.
And hello, and hello, and hello, everyone.
Uh, Back into this silliness.
Yeah,
It's
again.
been, it's been a little bit.
Yeah,
Um, Trying to remember everything I did. Uh, so all I've done, so I fixed your mess that you created with the neutronium ingots.
yeah. Off
Um,
camera, I finished off the compact machine full. Oh, the preview doesn't work in this pack.
no, I noticed that because I was like, "What's in here?" Oh, nothing. Okay.
And if you go in there, it's even nothinger.
Yeah, I tried that as well.
So you can
uh,
you can look around, but it's basically a face full of neutronium. So it's
so
pretty
I
boring.
logged in to try and figure out what was going on with my stupid mechanism reactor and turbine.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: I did not figure out what was wrong with the turbine.
Oh,
So I'm
yeah.
currently in the process of tearing that down to
Okay.
rebuild it to see if I can figure out what the heck I did wrong. Um, while I was logged in, I noticed that our computer no longer worked
Yeah, whoops.
because we had 280,000 neutronium nuggets in our computer.
That's amazing. That's a lot. Where did you put the
It's
didn't you put
this
a drawer in there?
compacting drawer. It's right next to the netherite furnace by the computer.
Oh, I see. Over here. So, all right. That's fine. I think I'll move it.
So, well, it if you want, I
Just
mean,
move it
go
over
ahead.
to all the other drawers and put it in that array. It doesn't
Well,
matter.
you could. You could.
Either
It's up.
one. Yeah,
Um,
that's a lot right there. Well, this thing is
yeah.
working splendidly.
Well, I think it's something that you and I are not used to, and that's the fact that we're on a server, and that server is running 24 hours a day, whether we're here or not.
Yeah, that is quite a bit different. I actually noticed that this neutronium crafter, that I'm using to craft neutronium isn't working either. Is that off?
Oh, yeah. I set the redstone mode on that to stop it for a few moments while I was trying to shift stuff around, and originally put an export bus on that drawer. And I had to swap it over to a external storage,
Yeah.
so we could actually see it in the computer. And I forgot to turn that back on. My apologies.
Oh, okay. Well, boy, we're gonna get a ton if I turn this back on as well. Um,
Well, it's
I guess we
if you
can do
want
that.
if you want to move it, leave it turned off, move it real quick, and then turn it on. Otherwise, those are all going to go into the computer, and you're going to have to figure out which ones are in the computer, which ones are in the drawer, how to get them out of the computer into the drawer,
Yeah, I'm
all
not
that
gonna do that.
silliness.
I'm just gonna turn it on and
So
leave
it's
it
just,
here.
all right, turn it on, leave it there. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine. It's no big
Good.
deal. Yeah,
Um,
I mean, we have plenty of it now. God, just like you said, we're not used to having it run 24/7
yeah.
and create just a giant mess. But I think this is all the neutronium we'll probably ever need.
Probably.
So, well, good that you fixed
Well,
that. That's great because yeah, the computer is it's a little bit fragile, I think. Um,
um,
we need to do more stuff with it, I think, because it's well, either that or my builds need to be better. That's
we don't need. We just need to make us better.
overflow and all that stuff. So I did other things while I was online, boring things. Built
Yeah.
a whole new area over here.
Did you?
I
Um,
did.
okay. So, oh, that's it. I took your advice to heart, and I made some scaffolding And I realize I've never actually used scaffolding before in my life, so I don't really know what I'm doing with it.
Oh, nice.
So that's a learning experience.
Yeah.
Because I tried to shift to walk to the edge to place a block on the side and discovered that you don't need to do that. You can just place blocks and it goes to the side automatically, which is nice.
Yeah, beautiful.
And also, if you hit shift on a scaffolding, you climb down.
Yeah, useful. Useful mechanics.
So I may really grow to like these, though. They're very nice.
Very.
Just need to get used to them. So you built a whole new section over there.
I did.
If you want to give me 2 minutes to get this last little piece of glass that's floating up here, I will come over and you can show it to me.
Yeah, it's not really that exciting. But while you're doing that, I will start tearing down the thing that I was going to put over here.
Don't break with sword. Okay, what thing were you going to put over there?
I'm going to put the create gadget, I guess, that creates the refined storage processors.
Okay.
And since I put that over there, I was also going to build a new create doohickey mechanical arm thing to create the AE2 processors.
Oh, you want to get into the fancy computer.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely need to do that for quest completion. I'm not sure that we will use the AE2 computer, but it is, some would argue, better. It is definitely more difficult. I don't think there's any argument that it's not as easy as refined storage.
Yeah, that's my opinion on it. Is it's not as, what in the world is all this? Oh, I just got some dark matter. Like that matters.
Yeah.
I agree it is not as easy to use as refined storage, but I believe it's more powerful. I think you can do more with it.
It is. Yeah, I think it's more powerful as well. But it is, like we said, much more complicated.
So let me do some stuff. I'll be over there in just a minute if you want to chill for a second.
Yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm going to tear this down because I built that space for this purpose. And it shall be moved over, and then it will make our kind of opening main base area a little bit.
All right, where are you? You are.
I don't know about
there. You are. Hello.
Over here. Yep.
And hello, sir. Haven't said hello yet today.
Yeah.
Now, so you're moving this where?
So all I could show you.
What's all that?
Yeah. What is all of that?
Crazy stuff on the map. Is it downstairs?
No, it's upstairs, but there is an elevator right there. You can take it up.
Oh, look at this.
So this is going to be for a couple of things.
There's a train track here.
Yep. Thinking that.
Are you going to build the train to go through all the biomes?
Yeah, so that's one of the quests, is to build the create train and ride it through, I don't know, it's a bunch of stuff. Let's see, where is that quest? Exploration, I think?
What I'm going to recommend,
Choo-choo.
if you're gonna do this with with intent and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What I'm going to recommend.
Sure.
I'm sure, absolutely sure, it's possible that you can build a create contraption that will run on a railroad track.
Mm-hmm.
probably not this one, but the Minecraft tracks.
It's
And
this one too.
we'll dig the hole,
Yep.
place down the new tracks,
Yep.
and just keep going and self-perpetuating itself through the world rather than trying to do it yourself.
That's right. That is what we will be doing. And
I
it's
don't know
either
if the
one.
trains that go on, yeah, I don't know if the trains on this track will do the digging and placing of tracks and all that stuff. I've never used them before.
They
That's
do.
why I don't know.
They're pretty much the same thing. It's just that the create train is bigger than the, it's what is it called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's a create thing. The
Right.
like you did the farm basically.
Yeah.
The mechanical that you glue everything together. There's tons of examples of diggers and all kinds of stuff, flying machines and whatever. And yeah, you stick all those things together and it digs until it runs out. It doesn't really run out. It just goes forever. Really.
Yeah. And that would be very cool to see. I would like that.
Yeah, I mean, you can have it. Well, for this one, the create track, we want to keep it because then we want to ride it. But the other one, well, actually, the create, you might have to have stations that it's trying to go to if you don't want to be sitting on it while it goes through its thing. Where the mechanical, let me figure out what this thing is called. What is this? Is it this guy? No. What is that whole thing that you build the machine together with?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I can't tell you either because I'm not extraordinarily good at it.
Here's your mega torch that you thought you put down by the mechanism. You put it over here.
Yeah, I thought I made two. That's the other thing I need to work on as well. Is over there.
You got to work on centering this elevator.
Yeah, unfortunately, you didn't center the other thing down there, so I got to move all that over.
You got to fix it because that's going to drive me nuts.
I think I'll just leave it like that. I think it's fantastic.
Just to make it a little bit more annoying for you. Oh no, I can't do that. Let's see, what can we do to make it annoying? Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. Wow. That block needs to change.
That block. Let's see. What? Which one? Down? Target?
Yep, that block needs to change. That's in the wrong spot.
What does it need to change to? Oh, you want it to be here. In the center.
Yeah, it needs to be in the right place.
That's right place? I don't know about that. Right place.
Or make it a 3x3. You need to do something with it because that's just silly.
Oh, come on now. What is it called? What is the thing called that you build the machine with on the cart?
Oh, jeez.
Let's see. Where is it? I'm looking right at it. I'm sure.
What happened? You're looking for the cart assembler?
Yeah, the assembler thing. That's what it is. Okay.
See how long that took me, Jeff?
Yeah, like 1/n. I know. And then I have assembler written in my JEI and still can't see it.
Yeah. It looks kind of like a sticky piston, but it's hollow underneath.
Oh, this thing. Cart assembler. That's what I want. Yeah. Oops. And then I pushed the wrong button. Yeah, this is the cart assembler. When you do that thing, you can put together just a ton of crazy stuff. There's all kinds of stuff all together. You glue it all with super glue, and then you let it go down wherever it goes and set it free. and it's fantastic. I don't know. I've
if
never
you
built one.
I was gonna say if you build it correctly, because you gotta if you want it to continue, it runs on a minecart track.
Yeah.
So you got to place the cart track down, pick up the ones behind you, have
Yeah.
enough storage for all that stuff, because it doesn't delete stuff.
Yeah, so the questions about that machine will be, can I connect it to a wireless computer somehow? And can it glue together stuff that's not create stuff? Like, the best thing to glue to it would be a trash can so that it can throw away all this cobble and junk that it's going to gather.
That actually might be possible.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can glue just anything from any mod to it.
Yeah.
But that would be the thing, to get a computer connection to it so that I can get as much create track out to the thing as possible, and then to throw everything away that it gathers along the way. And that would
I just went back to my reactor.
I saw you. So those are the things that maybe I'll do today. But I built this room, one for the create computer chips that we need, and then one that it kind of started looking like a train station. So I was like, well, let's make it a train station.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, so there we go. I'll move all this stuff over. Maybe I should just do the interesting stuff and not do this part. I think maybe I'll kind of move this. I'll just put this all in a box over there, and I'm not actually going to...
What are you putting in a box?
The processing, the create machine that creates the processors for refined storage.
Okay.
And I think I will actually build it over there. Just because if I don't build it now, I'll just forget that it even exists. They'll say, I don't know where I put it. It's gone. Never to reappear again. And well, I don't know. I won't remember how it's put together anyway, so it will never remain in its original form, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, and it can't either because, I mean, it's using this whole waterfall thing, and I don't need it to do that. I don't need it to use that. Oh.
Yeah.
Because we just have power. So I'm just going to power it up. Let's see, do I have space? No.
Just because I do things stupid.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Well, I'm honestly thinking that even though this reactor is really cool and will produce a lot of power and a lot of plutonium and polonium really fast.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that it's a good idea.
Oh, why not?
So if I run this at the level that I was planning on running it, I would be running at 250 millibuckets per tick, right? And it can handle that comfortably, and it'll generate 20 million RF per tick.
Yep.
It's a great system, but the problem with that is we're going to have to deal with 250 millibuckets per tick of nuclear waste.
Yeah.
And the nuclear waste barrels do 1 millibucket per second.
Yeah.
So I would need to have 20 barrels to do 1 millibucket per tick. I would need 250 times 20 to deal with all of that waste.
Yeah. Okay.
That seems excessive to me.
Why? Yeah, sure.
Well, mainly, granted, I'm not, like I said earlier, we're running on a server, so we don't have to worry about that stuff. But that's a lot of processing power.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm not sure it's the best idea to run this at full speed.
All right.
The fuel generation I did look at in my creative world, and one upgraded isotropic centrifuge will give me enough fuel. So I just have to be able to provide it with enough materials to run continuous.
Right.
So I'm not worried about fuel. I figured out a way to use the flux network to deal with power. So because if the turbine fills up with power, it stops running. And if the turbine stops running, the reactor will overheat and will explode.
Yeah. Don't want that.
Which we don't want. That would be bad.
Yeah, that would be bad.
So I figured out a way to deal with the power, which is good. I'm not sure about the nuclear waste and how we're going to deal with that.
Well, yeah, that's a good question.
My first concern is just getting this turbine built so it actually forms as a multi-block and thinks everything's cool.
Yeah, actually functions. Yeah, that would be good if it actually worked.
Yeah. Turbine doesn't work, the reactor's not going to work. Well, the reactor would work, it would just go boom. We really have no other way to deal with the heat that we get generated.
And we are all worried about irradiating our base, but is it really that big of a deal?
Well, it takes a long time to not be irradiated anymore.
Oops, wrong side. Yeah.
So I would say that's probably something we very much want to avoid.
But it's not going to hurt us.
Well, neither one of us is wearing a radiation suit right now.
Not right now, but we can make one pretty quickly, I bet. No?
Well...
Yeah, please don't have it explode. I agree. This all kinds of bad when it's exploded.
As to that, that's thermal. It's not radiation, it's hazmat, isn't it? Yeah, for the hazmat stuff, that's easy. Easy. Oh yeah, no, that's all totally easy. We can do that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking we needed the HDPE pellets, but I don't think we do.
Oh, actually, I almost did it again. Okay. Oops.
But like we said, the first thing is to just get this silliness built.
Built and going.
And I ran out of materials. I've got to go all the way back down.
Yeah. What was I suppose I could have just not run all the way over here and just made another one. Yeah. I know. It's okay. All right.
Was happy to see that the turbine and reactor combination did work gloriously in the creative world.
Okay, good.
And even though it uses 5,000 buckets of water per tick or something silly like that to run,
Yeah.
when you've got the turbine connected to it like this, with it being a direct connection, it actually cycles the water back and forth. And even with the tiny little test setup I had with 8 water pumps filling it, it was, when you turn it on initially, the water drops down because it turns it all into steam, goes into the turbine, and then gets turned back into water and comes back. So it just kind of cycles, and it leaves a gap of water in the tank. And even with the 8 pumps I had, it was filling the tank back up while it was running. So we don't need to have the 10,000 water pumps putting water into it. The closed loop system works perfectly.
Oh, good. Yeah, because we were worried about that. That is definitely bad if... Oh, cool. If you,
that would be bad.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
If we,
Again, then it explodes, and exploding is bad.
Yeah, we don't want the explosions. We want to try to avoid those.
Yeah.
That's not acceptable. Not acceptable at all. There is one random block of stone missing. Can't have that.
Oh, I don't have enough electric motors. Oh, boy. Got to go make electric motors. Do I have them in my bag? Nope. Do not. Yeah. That's not what I wanted at all. All right, fine. You come with me. And I don't know why I collect these. I don't need them.
What?
Just quartz blocks that I could just have despawn. I don't care. I'm going to steal this motor, actually, because I don't want this thing over here either anymore. This is our washer that we did the second episode, like encased fan washer to wash dirt, sand.
I don't think that needs to be there. I think that can probably be deleted, right?
Mm-hmm. I think we can get rid of this whole thing. I'm just going to steal the motor for right now.
I think the vast majority of that was unnecessary once we got chickens.
Right. Yep. For sure. Absolutely. Right there. So let's see. That's going to go that way. Yeah.
No. It needs to go the other way.
Nope. It needs to go that way. So
Man,
then that goes from there to there. And then those guys all go... However, I need this to be a... Can I just do a encased chain drive right here? It's not going to connect, is it?
I suppose you could, but do you really want to?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it won't connect, so I need to move this out a little bit. Or move it over and out. I'll move this all over here. I want it to still look kind of coolish.
Coolish?
Yeah, coolish. Because it doesn't look cool. Just
that's that.
Doesn't do that.
All of that should be... What? Did I really just do that? Damn it.
Yep.
I just got all of the structural glass out of my drawer so I could go build up this turbine, and then apparently I put it all back. that makes sense.
Yeah, it certainly does. Does that work? Can I do that? I might be able to do that. Just like that? I don't know. No, that's not what I want. I want that. Oh, but I don't want that either.
Oh no, Jeff.
I know.
You do want it, you don't want it.
I
Oh
don't
my
want it. I do. I don't know. Maybe like
all
that.
kinds of confused.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, I'll do it like that. And then let's do it fancy like that. Are we gonna do it like that? Not like that. Not like that.
Not like
that way.
that.
That way. Yeah, these things turn all crazy ways.
One of those. Okay.
Like that. And then we'll put the motor over here because that makes sense. Is that going to be backwards? Might be backwards, but it should be fine. Let's see. And flux. Go. It's backwards, of course. Should I spin it around or should, oh boy. Yeah, it's easiest just to go like this. Let's just spin it around. Oops. You got things going everywhere.
I need
yes.
a brain.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did I do? That was weird. I do this every time.
Yeah?
And I forget. So I need to go in and check because every time I forget.
Yeah.
And the layer that goes at the same level as the rotational complex is either saturating condensers or pressure dispersers. I believe it's pressure dispersers, but I always seem to get it wrong when I say I believe something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look it up.
Okay.
Pressure dispersers is what I want. Okay.
Cool.
Well,
beautiful, beautiful. Okay. That looks great. Oops, didn't jump in time. Can I get up here? Oh, because I'm hitting my head on this thing. Oh, jeez. All right, let's go like this.
Don't hit your head.
Yeah, it is, though. Let's see. What do we got in quartz? Do we have quartz stairs? Would that be?
The quartz stairs, I believe, are a thing, yes.
Yeah, but let's see. What do I want? Do I just want a quartz? Let's see. What do I want? No. Oops. I took all of those. Not quartz, brick stairs. Let's see.
Yeah. I just pulled a Jeff and painted myself into a corner.
Yeah, I do that a lot. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Like that, maybe? Oh, I don't like that at all.
I'm confused. I'm being chased by a zombie with a snare drum.
Yeah? Yeah, they do that.
I have not seen him before.
Yeah, he's cool.
I got a drum. He gave me his drum.
What a nice guy.
Yeah.
That is really quite nice.
Isn't he sweet?
Very.
All right,
Sheesh, you've never been treated so nicely. I think that's too far. You can't do that. Can I export to a deployer?
I don't know. You can sure try.
I'm going to try it. Let's see, exporter. And I need, let's see, redstone. I need stuff. And I need other stuff.
Why am I getting attacked by mobs all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Did you deliberately leave a dark spot in here for me?
No. I don't think so.
Where's my...
Anyway, oh, it's this side.
No, it was probably me with this stupid little test turbine I built.
Yeah?
They could probably spawn on top of it.
What else do I need? Silicone. Where is it?
It's over on the left.
No. Can't be.
No, it's not?
Can't be.
Okay,
JEI is on the right. Okay, now let's see. If I put an exporter right here, and I say this first one, is this the first one? No, that's the last one. I'll put one right there, and I'll say export binding right there. Is it going to do it? Let's see, iron.
only if you ask really, really nicely.
Okay, would you please work, please? Is it going to work, please? No, it's not. You can't do that.
Can't do that?
The exporter will not export to a deployer. Oh, sorry. Hold on a second. I didn't even set it yet, did I? Hold on a second. Am I going to be like that? No, I'm like that. Processor binding. Redstone, items, on. Yep, it's not going to do it.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. That should seem to work.
Seems like it would be an inventory, and it would do it.
And you put stuff, you put the export item into the filter on the exporter, right?
Yeah. Just to make sure I'm not completely insane, I'll just put it right into this hopper right here and see if it does the same thing. Because then I say export that, and it says no. What?
So you're not connected to the computer.
Oh! I know. Everyone's like, are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding. And no, it's not connected to the computer at all. Not in, not in the slightest.
That could be your problem. I'm not going to say for sure it is, but that could be your problem.
Duh. Oh my goodness. That was really quite poor. Let's see. I'm just going to run it up here. You are something else. A sight to behold. Let's take it off of this top part. No, because then I can't run underneath it. All right. I'm going to go up to here. Maybe? Is that offline? Yep. That is having a whale of a day today. And that's okay. Because as long as we're having a good time.
Okay.
Ooh, wow. And I don't even drink, you know. You would not know it. from my
Yeah, well.
behavior. Okay, so
Okay.
we're just going to bring it down right like that. And then we're going to delete all this garbage. How's the turbine?
It's getting assembled. It is not there yet,
Okay.
but in theory, it will be soon.
Oops. I'll just do that. Wow. This pickaxe is really going to town.
Yeah?
Yep. Really destroying the base quite nicely.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now I have a cable from there to there. Let's see, can I get through the door? Jeez Louise, what is going on?
Okay.
I probably should have just brought it straight up. Okay, so I need to go from under here.
Yeah.
Yep, right there somewhere.
Okie doke. Now, if this doesn't work, I may rage quit. We might be done for the day.
Okay, all right, I'm ready. Rage quit. Rage
And
quit.
it worked. I don't understand. I must have just had one weird block somewhere that nobody could see. I don't understand. There's probably people yelling at their screens. But,
Yep.
you know, it
Saying
worked.
it's right there,
It's fine.
Duh. Everything's cool.
It's apparently. I mean, I saw the red particles. I click on it. It says it will, can do this much stuff. If it were to run at full speed, it would be running at 44 million FE.
Nice.
That's not a bad turbine.
That's fantastic. I just love it.
That's if it was full speed, which it will never be full speed. We can't produce enough steam to run this thing at full speed.
Oh. Well.
Oh
well.
Well, I suppose technically we could, but oh no, that's not going to be good.
Where'd all the blocks
Dang
go?
it. Where'd all the blocks go? I don't have an answer for you, sir.
Again. Cool. Got those. We'll just put, should I cover the hole? Yeah, alright, I'll be nice. Dave will say, what is that over there? Just giant hole in the base.
Why would you do that?
Nah, 'cause I don't care. It's like, it's fine. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Good enough. And then we'll just put the stairs back like that. And really, I wasn't even here. Like
Yeah.
that. Okay, so, oh my gosh. What a total mess. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to try again. Once you do it.
If at first you don't succeed.
Yeah, so now, since we're connected to the computer, let's see, do I have, yeah, I got space. I have space for this. So we'll take these down. Whoa. We'll take that down. Oh, what are you doing over there? Oh, that's just because it fell off. Don't care. Okay, so now what happens when you say grab my exporter and put it right there. Right there and right there. And a cable right there. and then you say you export binding. You export, what's the next one? Binding redstone silicone. Oh, I can't remember what the order is. Of course. At refined storage. How do I make a processor? Yeah. So it's processor silicone redstone. So this one
If
is
you say so.
silicone, and this one is redstone.
All right. I have a turbine and a reactor.
Nice.
I need fuel.
Fuel.
Fuel is not the easiest of droids.
No?
No, it is a multi-stage process.
Okay. Let's do craftables only. And let's say give me 10 basic processors. Go. Look at that. Processor, 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 done. That really took quite a bit more than it should have. But hey. So now what I can do, it does work. I can crank this up to 250, 256. Let's see if this does it at 256 speed. Let's do advanced processor, go. Oops, I clicked don't go. Start, go. Look at that. Bum, 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 bum. That is going at lightning speed. I love it. That's fantastic.
Okay. I need flux network stuff. I've got a controller. I'm going to need some flux points and plug. One plug. And then I need an energy trash can.
Okay.
And we don't have one, so I'm going to have to make one. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, so there's going to be a new flux network channel.
Cool.
Just called mechanism. No, that's not right. Plus, create new network. Name is definitely not going to be Fat Old Goalies Network.
No.
It's not descriptive enough.
No.
Mechanism. What color should mechanism be? What color's your network that you created over there?
Blue.
Mechanism
blue.
is red.
It's blue.
Oh, and it's public. Okay, so you are mechanism. You're going to bypass limit and set the priority at -9999. So everything else will get power before the trash can gets power.
Okay.
And we need to flux plug on mechanism. That will bypass limit on that. And then somewhere over here, we're just going to put down a controller and just to monitor things.
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready to deal with the power. Now I need to get water in. I should do that first because that's going to take a long time to fill up. Did I make a pattern for pumps? I could type. Does not appear so. I need one of those, an electric pump. Ah!
Yee.
Give me one of those. Okay. And electric pump has EMC, so my life just got easy. Oh, those don't stack.
Not looking at any of this thing going, it has EMC, right?
Okay, so those are my pumps. Ultimate universal cable. We'll need some of those. Which one is not the pressurized tube, not the thermo, not the mechanical? No, yes, the mechanical. Those have EMC. I'm just going to make one. Game gets kind of silly once you've got EMC.
It does get quite a bit easier. Yeah. Which is great.
Grab a couple of water eggs. Do I have a bucket? I do. Oh, that's the other thing. Well, let me do this first. We're just going to come over here. Those are facing the wrong way, Jeff.
Yeah, they usually do.
How do you turn them around? Can I just rotate them with a configurator? Rotate.
Not that way.
Apparently not.
No?
It's set to rotate. Do I have to shift click? Oh, it did a thing.
Not going to be right.
Its rotating is a little different than I would have expected it to be. But it definitely rotates. Apparently, when you have it on rotate, it turns it to face the front of the machine towards you.
Okay.
Okay, so that. We need the universal cables in the front. And then we're going to do flux network plug there, and temporarily one there. That one's, actually, no, we don't even need that. I can just change the network once we actually have power running. I love that the network you created is just called network.
Yeah. It's the network. No, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, it's network.
Are you sure?
You can rename it. No. Not sure. Not sure in the slightest. Oh, so yeah, those need to go into there. So then...
We've got 400 of those. Those sound like the right pipes. Oh, those are way too slow, Jeff. We're going to have to deal with that.
Too slow. I don't think I can make a whole bunch of these. Nope, I can't. I have one.
Hey, my reactor is filling with water.
There we go.
Energy card upgrade. Only need to make one because they've got EMC.
Okay. That's always good.
Speed card has EMC also. Isn't that so nice? And then you get all of them. No,
Boy,
not there.
if I can't make this thing, how am I ever gonna make the other thing? This is.
Are you having that problems?
Ay. Wow. Okay, block of iron, block of. Oh, yeah. Okay, that should be easy. I should be able to. I need to steal another motor. Maybe. Let's go make one. Okay.
Did I really just do that?
Yep, you did.
I did. You're right. There's no question about it. I did it.
You sure did.
I love that if you shift-click the upgrades on, it puts all 8 upgrades on in one click, rather than putting them in the upgrade panel and waiting for them to slowly go through the process for each one to upgrade.
Yeah?
Did you know you could do that?
Nope.
Yeah, you can shift-click the upgrades onto mekanism machines.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I know that. Of course I know
it'll
that.
do the whole,
Doesn't everyone know that?
Do the whole, I don't know if everyone knows that.
Yes. And it'll do the whole stack.
And it'll do the whole stack.
Right. I don't remember what this thing is for, but I think I might tear down this thing as well. I don't know. We'll see. I need the motor. I don't want to make another one. Oh, yeah.
I feel like I did something wrong.
Oh, no.
We got 8. We got 8. I feel like I'm missing an upgrade somewhere. Like I clicked a stack of 1 on one of these.
Oh, boy. Then you got to go into each one of those and figure out all the stuff.
Yep.
So, as far as the Flux network goes, are you changing to the system where we have a battery and we have power, or you just want another network rather than blue?
No, I just want another network. Yep, I was right. This one's only got one speed and 1 energy upgrade in it. Ha! See? No, I want the mechanism network separate, because if any sort of battery fills up with that and the turbine stops working, then boom. So the mechanism network I'm going to set up to just power everything that we've got over here running mechanism, with the trash can unlimited output, but lowest possible priority ever. So everything else will get power before the trash can does, but everything else will go to the trash can. There's no battery to fill up. Does that make sense?
Yep. That sounds good.
Because the internal battery on the turbine filling up would be catastrophic.
Yeah, that'd not be good. Let's see. I can't see through all this garbage. Did we run out of... Do you have all the flux points?
Oh yeah, I do. I've got 3 of them.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
all of them. I just put the 1 flux point on your network to power the pumps.
Yeah.
To fill up the generator with water before I even think about turning it on. I've got plenty of time. I got to build all the fuel stuff, all the waste stuff, but it's going to take a long time to fill up the tank on this. The tank is, oh, it doesn't tell me, does it? Yeah, it doesn't tell me what the tank size is. That's unfortunate. It's huge. It's like 5 million buckets or something, 4 million buckets. So I wanted to start that process because it's not real quick.
Yeah? Not real quick.
So I've got those. The water is going in, and the coolant will just cycle into the turbine and back in, so I don't need to worry too much about that once it's full. I've got that output, those inputs. I just need the waste and the fuel. Yeah. So let's get to fueling. Isotropic centrifuge. I need one of those.
Yeah.
Where is it? Okay, my brain has stopped working. Oh, because I didn't type it right. ISO is not spelled S-I-O, just so you know.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, what goes in the middle of that? A basic chemical tank. Really? Okay. So, fuel's going to go in there. I want a space to walk. I'll put this. Where are you? Right there. I'm going to put this right here. All right. So, in order to get fissile fuel, I need uranium hexafluoride, which comes from a chemical infuser.
Nice.
Oxidizer injection dissolution. Seriously?
Yes.
I don't have a pattern for it. Chemical infuser.
All right, folks. Sorry. Don't know what's happening.
What did you break?
This? Can't make a flux point because I don't know how. What happened to the...
What? Rotate doesn't rotate very well. I'm not overly thrilled with it. Okay.
Oh, we should probably turn this off. It's creating
fuel.
netherite.
What are you creating? Netherite? I don't know what you mean.
It's creating ancient. It's creating ancient debris. Not ancient debris. It's creating the netherite scrap.
Okay.
Because we needed some. But I think it's EMCable, so now it doesn't need to anymore. Let's check.
So uranium oxide.
We're going to check the hard way.
Uranium oxide is a rotary. No.
It is.
Chemical oxidizer with yellow cake uranium. And yellow cake uranium has EMC. So that's the end of that line.
Did I just say obsidian dust? Yeah. Why is this not working? Let's see. Obsidian dust. Flux dust. Yep. Do it.
What? I hate that I can't tell what side's the input side and what side's the output side on these machines. What side is the front?
Yes, exactly. What side is the front? Well,
Okay,
seems
so
like
this
it's working just fine.
I have a drawer. We're just going to stick a drawer down here with a piece of... Oh, I need to make yellow cake uranium. How do I make yellow cake uranium? Yellow cake uranium is just an enrichment chamber with uranium. Okay.
Easy. I don't know. Spend too much time on this. I'm leaving.
You've given up?
Oh, no, I haven't given up. I think it's working. It's just I'm not checking.
Uh-huh.
I think it's working, but I'm not going to stick around to make sure.
Why? Did I click the wrong thing? Hey, can you go see if there's an enrichment chamber in the process of being made, or did I click the wrong thing and it's just gone into the ether?
An enrichment chamber?
Never mind, it just showed up.
Cool.
All right. I'm going to stick this down. Whoa! Apparently there was a loot bee here.
I like it.
I just picked up some mana steel. All right. And then I need some uranium. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a hazmat suit.
Cool.
Not haxmat, hazmat.
Oh.
Because I'm starting to work with nuclear stuff.
Nuclear.
Radioactive materials.
Radioactive. Yes.
Okay. Take off my good armor. Now I'm going to forget that I took my good armor off, and I'm going to go fight something and die.
Yeah. Die.
Yellow cake uranium.
Don't we have Certus? Oh my goodness, we don't have
Put that
Certus.
there.
All right.
And then what goes in the other side of that? It's the hydrofluoric acid, which is fluorite and sulfuric acid in a chemical dissolution chamber.
Okay. Oh, of course, I don't need to do
Fluorite.
that.
Fluorite has EMC, so that's another thing we don't need any more of.
Cool.
I didn't realize that the yellow cake uranium had EMC, so I don't even need to make the change from uranium into the yellow cake. I can just EMC the yellow cake and have fuel forever.
Cheater. I mean, what a mechanic. Right?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, wait a minute. Throwing in water. Yeah, redstone, charged Certus, and nether quartz. I'm surprised I don't know that recipe. Because we have, in the past, played with AE2.
You're implying we've played this game before?
It sure doesn't feel or look like it.
All right, so that wants to be fluorite.
Just an off day. I hope it's an off day. Certus quartz crystals, diamonds, and gold, probably. Diamond. Oh, where's this other thing? Gold.
What is this? Oh, no. Okay, and then we need sulfuric acid.
Nice.
Sulfuric acid is a chemical infuser. with sulfur trioxide and water vapor. So I need another chemical infuser. And that's the one I don't have the recipe for.
I don't. Nope. Here's some water. Let's see. If we queue, we can't do that. We gotta, oh, you know what? We can't do that either. We need to do this first. And that's enrichment chamber. Did we have that enrichment chamber that was all by itself? It was down here, I thought. Oh, I tore. Oh, no, it is. That's right. No, it's right here. It's not.
Okay.
There's a combiner, a crusher, and a metallurgic infuser, not an enrichment chamber.
Okay, sulfur trioxide is oxygen and sulfur dioxide in a chemical infuser.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So many of these. It's going to be a minute.
It is.
So that was. I'm going to move you. I like to move it, move it. All these sides are configurable. Why do I have to make it complicated?
You don't.
Chemical infuser, and then that one of those two sides wants to also be a chemical infuser. What was that one? So sulfuric acid. Oh, I need water vapor. I need a rotary condensator. I can't make a rotary condensator.
Oops.
I need an energy tablet. Why didn't I put a... I did not do... Come on. Seriously? Did not do recipes all that well.
No.
Now I can make a rotary condensator. Yes. Shocking! Charged Certus quartz, eh? All right.
Water vapor, eh?
Yep. Now I want to decondensatrate. All right, we'll have to figure that out. So that's water. Wait. What was that for? Hydrofluoric wants chemical dissolution. Oh, I got that. That's that one. So sulfuric is water vapor. So that wants to be over here.
I'm going to need a lot more.
So water vapor there, and that's the sulfur or trioxide.
Yeah.
Now I need oxygen and sulfur dioxide. Oxygen comes from the electrolytic separator.
Okay.
And we've got that on craft.
Do you really have to create each one?
So that'll go
I have to have
there-ish. Well, this isn't the best design. I'm just kind of laying things out so I know what goes where.
Sure.
Sulfuric acid, water vapor, sulfur trioxide, sulfur dioxide is a chemical oxidizer with sulfur. I need a chemical oxidizer. And that's on Autocraft. Yay!
Is that a case where one makes two? Yeah. right?
That there. And that takes in sulfur. Oops. What's this? Oh, it's empty. Weird.
Nothing.
Okay, and we have sulfur, not dulfur. You know, I would actually be dangerous if I could type.
Yeah. You sure
Sulfur.
would.
Okay, I have all the machines. I have the 3 items that we need to pump into it from EMC chest. I just need to put them all together.
Okay.
I think that's going to wait for a minute or 2 for me. I need to step away for a minute. Are you going to continue doing what you're doing?
Oh, we can do a little quick break. Let's do a quick break.
Right. That sounds good. Then I will be right back.
Okay. Be right back. All right. That was quick for me. He's probably still gone. So, forget the things? I don't know, maybe. So if I put this here, right? Can I put that there? Yeah. And then cue that on there. How about there? Nope. Really? Is that not it? That's the recipe, is it not? Let's see, silicone press. Does it have to be block of iron and silicone? I don't think it has to be a depot. Oh, jeez, yet again. Come on now. I don't play this game ever. Jeez. Are you a crazy person? Might be a crazy person. Am a crazy person. It's okay. I don't know. Never played this game before. And yeah, you can't do that either. That's an interesting one, though. I didn't know you could do that. Move it up a notch? Is that what it just did? Can I move it down a notch by doing that? No, I can't. That's interesting. But seriously dumb. Come on now. Oh, gimme. And of course, I don't think I needed it, but whatever. Oh, I can do that. Can I do that? Yes, I can do that. Okay. Wow. Thank you. Now, grab this. Yeah. Okay, one of those. Put this there. Oh, that one. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's put this there. And one of those. And let's put just one there. And one of those. Okay. I mean, yeah, the long way, but, you know, it's doing it. Because I don't really need this thing forever. I need one of those each. Okay. Now, what was I going to do here? I don't really know, obviously. Let's see. Since I have the inscriber, first need to do the silicon, and then that goes into the rest. So just pop down that guy, feed diamonds through there.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I probably should do the incredible amount of thinking that shouldn't be necessary to do this off camera.
Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of thinking on mine too, but you know what? Let's just do this stupidness.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just do this stupidness. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go, let's see, it needs to be at the front of this. I don't know about this one.
Okay, those are fluids. Let's take a stack of those. Those are Items. I need more of those. Okay, no problem. I can deal with this. I can do this. And then energy. Let's get some more energy and more items.
Items. Okay.
Talking about conduits, just in case you couldn't figure that out.
Sure.
Not conduits, the mechanism pipe things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Finally used up all my stuff in the machine thing. Okay, so this is, what is this? That's going to be a gas. Universal, logistical, universal again. No. Mechanical.
Yeah. No.
All right, mechanical pipe. Nope, that's not right. No. Did I not get? I did not get the right pipe.
Darn.
I need, okay, mechanical is fluid. Pressurized tube. I need a pressurized tube. Pressurized tubes are the gas pipes. There it is.
Yep.
That's good enough. All right, so pressurized tube goes there. Connects nice, happy. Item is logistical transporter. It goes there. And then did I have, not in my pockets, I need more Mark II thingamajigers.
Yes. They are EMC-able.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that as I place this down, I should probably just go EMC a bunch more of these.
Yes. Go?
Go?
I don't know. You have to go anywhere to do it.
Oh, just to the other side of my room where I've got one down already.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, you can go that far, I suppose.
Oh, that's a whole lot of EMC required for that.
Yeah.
I don't have enough in my pockets. Once I empty this out, I will acquire something else. I've got a igneous extruder over here making stone that I'm really hoping will be enough EMC from that to power my EMC generators over here.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
yeah?
granted, we do have 5 million emerald blocks.
Yeah. It's easy.
So I could just export emerald blocks into these things.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to go over here, and you want to make me yellow cake uranium.
Okay. But I don't actually want to do that.
All right. Half of the product tree is done. Let's put one over here for fluorite. where's that coming out? I don't want to go beyond that. There. Gold transporter. And you are fluorite.
Oops, wrong button.
What?
Wrong button.
Okay. Oh, and you need to be a pressurized tube also. That's not a pressurized tube. Where's the pressurized? There it is. Pressurized tube. Okay. So, that side's done. That's done. I need... What did I need for this? That was uranium hexafluoride, the hydrofluoric acid, uranium oxide. What? Did I do something wrong? I did something wrong. That was the wrong thing. Hydrofluoric acid. It's sulfuric acid. Okay, so this is the water vapor and sulfur trioxide. So let's move you over one.
Yeah.
That there. You over one. That there. Weird. I've had that in my inventory. Oh, I have to make a bucket of sulfuric acid? Oh no, it's just a checkbox. What?
I don't know.
I must have a bee nearby. I just had a mob imprisonment tool show up in my inventory.
Yeah.
And an armory cabinet.
Ooh.
Hey, I've already done all that. Okay, whatever. You can just chill. Okay, so you're going to make me water vapor. You're going to make that into sulfuric acid.
Okay. Not going to do any of those things.
Sulfur trioxide wants to come over here.
Okay. It's this one. Yeah. Silicon, redstone. Bam.
Electrolytic separator, is that going to connect? No, good. Okay, so you need pressurized tube. Good. You are making a liquid, I believe. Mechanical pipe.
There's a bee messing up the works.
What do I need? Yeah, go. Oh, that must be gas also. Okay, so you need to rotate. You need to rotate again. How come I can't rotate?
Yeah. Because that's the problem I'm having too.
That's that.
All right.
Are you a gas? That's not a gas pipe. How would you know? Okay, gas there, and you are going to be water in. Okay. That's that side. That's that side. You come over here. I have to be honest.
Do
This
you?
is not the most glorious of builds. It's actually rather disgusting.
Really?
But on the flip side, it's everything I need. So.
Oh, okay.
So that's the important bit.
Yep.
We're going to take that. Oh, come on.
Yes, I'm going to run cable. Do I not have any more cable? I don't have any more cable.
Okay.
I do,
Is
it's
that
right
the
here.
right side?
Yes.
That is unknown at this time. I may need to put more water pumps in because while I know the 8 will keep the reactor filled, I also need them to provide water for my machine.
Yeah.
I need hydrogen. So that is the wrong side.
Arg.
I need... what are those things called, Jeff? The mechanism thing to suck fluids out.
The mechanism thing to suck fluid down, like the water? The
gauge dropper.
Oh, to suck incorrect fluids out.
Yes.
Right. Sure. Go like that. Sure. Why not? Like that. Oh, boy. Do I like that? Yeah, sure.
I also got a flux controller in my inventory. It's just weird when stuff shows up like that.
Yeah?
All right. So that's going to be a problem. You can't switch the sides on that, can you? Can I change the output? Say, I want that. Then come in here. Take
Blind.
that out. And then here we want to dump excess oxygen because I don't need it.
Nope, don't need it.
And rotary condensator, I want to decondensatrate. Okay. That's doing a thing. And that's filling up with water vapor. All right. I need power.
I'll just get rid of all.
Gotta have power.
Need power. Power to the people. The man doesn't want the power to the people.
Ah! That was not a torch.
Well, if I do that, in case drive, it will just power all of those. They all go the same way. That all goes the same way. Sure. I'll do that, and then I'll just spin all those the other way.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. It does. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Just work working this out as we go along. Sorry, folks. Oh, see, and I put that one wrong. So, gotta come over here. You're just gonna be like, what are you doing?
Oh, that's okay. You haven't seen the mess that I've made so far.
Yeah? Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness. Okay.
Are those all connected now? Those appear to be all connected now. Okay. I'm going to put it... do we have any flux in the computer, flux points?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, we do. Do that. Temporarily put this on network. All right, everything seems to be powered.
Hooray!
The only thing that I am missing is input into my 3 energy condensers to actually produce stuff. I need export buses. I need cable. Plenty. And I'm going to need to move the wireless network thing to refine storage.
Sure. Oh, that's not where I want to export. Oops.
That's not where you want to export?
Nope. I do not want to export right there. I would like to export over here.
Nope.
I think it's fine.
You think it's fine?
Yep.
These are done. Let's move this, and then I'm going to have to go back home, and then come back here, and then go back home.
That's right. I mean, perfect.
Just stick this right there. Hey, can you do me a favor?
Hey. Yeah.
In
absolutely.
One of the network receivers. That's a receiver or transmitter? The one that connects to the computer. One of the network transmitters over there connected to the computer should be gray, because I moved the block that was receiving it.
No.
Can you find that?
Find it. Maybe. Let's see. Can I find it? So the transmitters are over here.
Yep.
Network transmitter. There are 3 network transmitters. None of them are gray.
Can you look at the network cards that are installed in them and see if one of them says not connected or something like that?
This says network card linked to 02257. This one says linked to 91229. And this one says linked to 6152.
02257 is the one that I want.
02257. Got it.
Okay, can you put that in the computer?
It's in the computer.
Okay, that's that. Now if I come over here and click it on this.
Yeah.
It now says 24.2 something or other.
Okay.
I put that back in the computer. Can you take that one out and put it back into the transmitter on your side?
Surely. How about that?
Hey, it just lit up.
I
Look
love
at
it
her
when it lights up.
glow.
Yeah.
And then if we put a
So
cable
cool.
here,
Yeah.
that apparently I'm going to put down a couple torches too, because why not, right? This should be getting, oh, look at all of the stuff. Oh.
Beauty.
And then I need pressurized tube.
Okay, those are going
Can that connect to the top? No. No. I have fuel set up.
Yeah?
It's going to take a moment to process through everything. That's there. That's water vapors going in nice and happy. Good. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Oh, well, I need to set that to wrench. It's not pulling. Ah! Didn't want to set it to wrench.
That's
Okay.
what I wanted.
So that is processing that and doing stuff. You're going to need to be set to export also. Okay. I need to configure sides. Output, no. Output wants... I wish I could tell what side was what on these things.
Me too.
Okay, so you're set to blue. And you're set to gray. If I come in here, we're going to say you need to be blue. You need to be red. And you are now processing. Okay. So you're getting nothing. All that stuff's working. Water vapor and sulfur trioxide, so that means all that's working. You need to be set to full items. Now your yellow cake, stuffing. We are getting uranium oxide in one side, but no. Why are you not? Hydrofluoric acid is not being exported. Okay. Gases want to export on the back. And now it's exporting. Good, good. Oh, it's glorious, Jeff. It's glorious. Uranium oxide,
I love
hydrofluoric
it.
acid.
See?
Making stuff.
Making
I
things.
don't have any fuel yet. It should be making fuel. Why is it not making fuel? Oh, because that's not outputting. Okay. Why is that not outputting?
Don't know.
I don't know what side the front is.
Yeah.
Okay, red is hydrofluoric, which is that side. Orange. Okay. It's very loud over here.
Yeah?
Yes. Okay, this is still not exporting the hydrofluoric, so that means this guy must not be receiving it.
Okay.
Ops unavailable. So if I say red, red, you're still not receiving. That should be set up to pull in. Oh, wait. There it goes. Now it's doing a thing. And we are getting fissile fuel into the reactor. That is glorious.
Hey.
All right, how many machines do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let me get 9 stacks of upgrades. I want all these bad boys running as fast as they can.
Yeah.
Let's make some speed upgrades. Oh, that's a lot of speed upgrades. Okay. Nope, that's good. That's good.
We already have some in the computer, don't we? Mechanism, speed upgrades?
I took them. I needed more.
More. We always need more. Yeah, there was like 40 of them last time I looked.
Yeah, and it's 8 per machine, so that's 4 machines.
That's a lot.
5 machines.
Cool.
I don't know if I got all of these machines or not. I'll just keep clicking on them 10, 12 times each.
Sure.
Figure eventually that they'll each get a stack in them. Okay.
I think that'll
energy.
Be okay. That's going to be a lot. What am I going to do, Dave? Just export it anyway. I don't care. We're going to have a whole barrel of... Well, I could stop it up. Yeah, that's fine. I'll stop it up later. A whole barrel of silicone chips ready to go.
You could.
I think that'd be fine. I don't think it matters. Let's see. Exporter. Yep, don't care. Oh, and of course I put all the silicon in there. Let's see, do I have some left? Yep, good. Let's see, what would be a good side to put this on? How about this side right here? And then run the cable down over this way. Just like that. This is just a great thing. A super great thing. Alright, so now that's done that, and then if I just go into the computer and I say, craft me 10 logic processors, does it do it? And if I go do 10 of these engineering processors as well, does it do that at the same time and not mess up everything?
Can you go up to where the mechanism stuff is and grab a single piece of steel grit out of the steel making process and put it in the computer?
Single steel grit. Oops. And let's see. Okay, so what do you want? Steel grit where?
In the computer. I want to up where the mechanism stuff is making steel.
Yeah. I don't know where
One
that
of those
is.
It's upstairs.
Yeah.
Where other machines are.
Oh, yeah.
In the back on the right-hand side.
Okay. Enriched carbon and coal and all that? Yeah.
One of those is making steel grit.
It's not, though.
It should be the iron dust and carbon should be making steel grit, which then gets put into a smelter, turned into steel ingots.
This crafter says iron ingot equals steel ingot.
Okay. Throw a stack of iron ingots in and grab one of the steel grit out before it goes into the smelter. Or turn off the smelter.
Oh,
that would be something. Just turn off the smelter and order up a stack of steel. And then pull one out and then turn the smelter back on. I
see what you're trying to do here. Inverted, ignored, normal, I don't know. Do that. Enriched iron? No, you don't want.
No, not.
You don't want. Oops.
No, I don't want the enriched iron. I want the steel grit.
Steel grit. Yeah. Hold on. So that needs to go here. Steel grit. There we go.
I just need one, because I just need to make one muffling filter or muffling upgrade, so that I can.
You got a stack.
Make it quiet over here because it's too damn loud.
It is too loud. Let's see. If I crush that. Nope. Why don't I just do that? 1 equals 2, right? And then...
Oh, that's a lot. Okay. I just made way too many muffling upgrades. Well, we're not going to have to worry about those for a while.
Good. Do I have just an enrichment chamber hooked up to the computer? I don't think I do. I have this ultimate enriching factory. No, I don't. Compressing, crushing, smelting, infusing, enriching, but then going right into there. All right, I'm going to do an enrichment.
Do an enrichment.
Yeah, an enrichment chamber factory. We'll get it to there later. Enrichment chamber. Where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it over here.
What's this? Uranium oxide is processing well
into the night.
Well, the tank isn't going down. It's full. So that's good. But the hydrofluoric is not. It's not getting any sulfur trioxide. That's not getting anything because that's empty. What?
What?
Why is that? Oh, because I'm dumb, and I set the dumping excess on the wrong side of the electrolytic separator.
Yep.
All right, there we go. Now you're doing stuff. I set the dumping excess on the oxygen, and the hydrogen filled up, but I need the oxygen. I don't want the hydrogen. Okay, it's still not perfect. Energy, speed, muffling, got all of those, good. What is the problem? What is not producing enough? It looks like the chemical oxidizer is not producing enough. So I need another chemical oxidizer making sulfur. Okay. I can do that. All right. It's weird how quiet it is after I put all those muffling upgrades in.
Yeah, it's almost freaky, like it's broken.
It feels like there's something broken.
Are these not running? What is going on? Yeah.
All right, I need universal cables. I need pressurized tube, I think. Not the mechanical pipe, but the electrical. Okay. The question is, how do I keep those from connecting? Why is my chemical oxidizer not crafting? Do you have the crafter all maxed out?
I don't think that's a thing in refined storage. That's a thing in A2.
Did you start the craft for steel and then pull the stuff out so it never recognized the steel craft as being completed?
No.
Did you turn off the something?
And didn't turn it back on.
Did you turn it back on?
Why would I do such a thing? Hold please. Ignored.
Thank you, sir.
There we go.
Thank you, sir. Oh, look at that. My craft's finished.
Yeah. How about that?
Amazing how that works. But
completely incredible. All right, sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, no, I appreciate it. It's very far away, and I didn't want to come all the way back there. That's the thing.
For sure.
Now the question is, that's gonna break stuff. Disconnect.
Let's see.
There we go.
How can I say if something is crafting, turn this full power? Do I care if it's full power all the time? How much power is it taking? Whoa, Pit. I need to fill in the hole that I've created here.
Seriously, are you being that stupid?
I usually am.
No, I don't want that connected there.
Why not? Sometimes it gets connected there.
Only when it's wrong.
Yeah, that's true. Jeez, so picky.
I'm stuck. I can't get out.
Yep.
Okay, now if I put that back there. No, dang it. Stop it. That's the one thing I don't like about mechanism pipes. They're not that easy to work with.
Yeah, but they are powerful. And again, like the only reason why they're that difficult is because they have to just, do all the things.
Yeah. It's like I want to put a pipe down next to another pipe, and it won't connect if they've got different gases in them.
Yeah.
But if either one of them is empty, they'll connect and fill up with the wrong thing. And it checks the pipes first before it checks the tank. Okay, so that's full, so that should be filling up. Once that tank is filled up, then the pipe will start filling up, and then maybe I can get it to work.
Oh, jeez. What am I worried about?
Or I could turn this off. Yeah, I cannot get these to connect correctly. Okay, that's there. Hello, cat.
Kitty.
Kitty. Kitty.
Hi, Kitty. How is the kitty today?
Kitty.
Kitty. Sit on his head, Kitty.
I'm getting frustrated with this mechanism pipe.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's got the wrong thing in it, and I don't know how to empty it.
The mechanism pipe empty. Yeah, I'd just break it.
Yeah, but I can't break it. If I break it, when I replace it, it's going to connect to the wrong thing again.
Oh, yeah, you've not set up your entire thing properly.
That is not an acceptable answer.
Oh, well, sorry. Too bad. How about this? That's not a quest? Did I not do the quests in the right order? Let's see. Storage. AE2. I did not do the quests in the right order. Oops. I need to do it. ME controller. I can do that. Maybe. Oh, I need to figure out how to do fluix. Let's see. Can I crush it? I can crush it in the crusher. I don't want to do that. It's too difficult, Dave.
Yeah.
It's doubling, but it's manually doubling. Do you have to have a lot of fluix? I think you do.
What the hell was that?
The hell?
Okay. I put down a basic gas tank, or basic chemical tank.
Okay.
And was able to get the random sulfur trioxide out.
Nice.
So that's all running. I need some more upgrades. Let's grab a stack of speed. Oh, that sound is going to be so glorious when it's gone.
When it's no longer existent? Didn't I do
stack of energy and a stack of muffling.
Yeah, that'll be the trick.
And it's quiet again. Okay, why are you...
I should. Yeah, I should. All right, fine. More crushing wheels? All right. Is that what you guys think? I think so too.
I would have expected more from Mechanism's pipes, but the machine is using it faster than it's piping it in.
Really?
Yeah.
You're using the ultimate pipe, right?
Yep.
And your machine has speed? Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah.
So I replaced it with pipes, and we're good to go. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Does that produce enough stuff to keep you running? Sulfuric acid. Oh, I turned you off. Would help if it was on. That would certainly make it work faster.
Mm-hmm.
That's need to let this run for a little bit. How's my tank doing? Oh, I got lots of room in the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's still blinking because that's still blinking because that's still blinking. I need more.
Yes. More, please.
I feel like I'm doing something wrong. This seems like it should be going faster.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the wrong side. Boy, here I had some pretty high hopes for today, and I don't think that I have accomplished anything that, well, I mean,
anything at all.
well, I thought I would accomplish much more. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Meow.
Kitty.
Hey, stop it.
Knock it off. Kitty. Let's see.
Okay.
How do I do the crusher again? It's 2 and the 1 and the go.
You do put 2 wheels down, put a gear right behind it, behind the wheels, and then one at 90 degrees between the 2 gears, large gears.
Yeah, so but I want it to be over here, and I don't think that's not in the way, I don't think. Is this, hopefully I didn't bring my little engineer's goggles, but hopefully this doesn't break the whole stress units. Shoot. I need, oh shoot. I need a chute. There they are. We got plenty of them. 2 chutes. Let's do a, let's see, what are we going to do here? 2 barrels and an importer and an exporter and a crafter. Let's do a crafter. And an importer. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the ticket, Dave. Is it? How do I get up there? Can I get up? No, I can't jump up there. This is difficult, Dave.
I just broke an EMC chest that was full.
Oops. That's why the whole system just went, oh, are you sure?
Oh, no. That's not acceptable.
No.
Well, the entire left side of the chest was full of emerald blocks. The entire right side of the energy condenser was full of sulfur.
Sweet.
There we go. Energy condenser. Let's move you forward to...
Does the chute go here? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's where it goes, for sure. Cool. Oh, Dave. This is really incredible.
Yeah?
It's lovely, actually. I can go right down through there, I think. I think those really exist. Yep. Sweet. Progress is being made. You're going to love it. You really are. Yes, you really are.
Okay. If you say so, then I will believe you.
Oh, no, I messed up. Why didn't everyone yell at me and say, you can't do it like that? Oh, you know what? What am I doing? It's not that I want. It's this. You have to do that. No, not that. This. This guy is that guy is that guy. Oh, you can put it in the crusher. Oh, I know, everyone. I'm sorry.
Okay, so that's that.
That is that. Oh, all of that. Oh, well, that's fine, because then I can just tear that down, because I don't like it. It looks ugly anyway.
Oh, then it's good that you're tearing it down.
Yep.
Pressurized tube.
Oh, that is just so lame. Okay. Fluix dust. Right there.
Okay. I'm sure if I was more of a geek, I could have figured out some math to make this all work and everything would be perfect and I wouldn't be guessing on how much stuff I need. But I'm not only am I not very good at this game, I'm not very good geek.
Oh, no, really? That's not good. I'm not extraordinarily good geek either. But math is fun.
Let me make 2 more chemical oxidizers. These aren't going fast enough.
Don't feel like it's enough, huh?
No, I need too much, whatever this is producing. What is this producing? I don't know.
Stuff.
What is that? Sulfur dioxide. I need too much of it. I really want to be overproducing it want this machine, this setup, going at full speed.
Full speed. Full speed ahead, Captain.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, that's already in there. What is this? Fluix seed, Fluix crystal. What? It was enrichment. Come on, people, help me out here. It's over here. No, it's over here. That one. Now, if I say this one, it should say sure. Oh, request failed. One of the crafting ingredients ended up needing itself. You need to remove the pattern or make sure the pattern is not used during crafting. Oh.
Well, that's interesting. I haven't heard that before.
Yeah. Well, it is trying to use itself. I mean, well, not... It kind of uses itself. It uses a pattern that it needs. Well, yeah, in order to get more of it, you got to crush the result. So this is going to be the interesting thing. So it's like it's doubling. So basically the Fluix, right? If you have a Fluix crystal, you can crush it into dust. Combine it with sand and you get 2.
Okay.
Crush it again, combine it with sand, now you have 4. And so on and so on. So if you come in the computer and you say, give me a stack of these, it says, oh yeah, sure. I can create half a stack right now, but then I need to crush what I made to make you more.
Right?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
And then, so basically, I think what I need is that requester to keep the, let's see, if I go at refined and say the requester to keep the amount of Fluix in the computer of like some stupid number. Don't we have a requester already? I thought I made one for a quest.
I thought you did too, but trusting my memory is a bad choice.
There it is right there. Okay, so what it says is keeps the filtered item / fluid in stock with the desired amount. So all I needs to do is put this somewhere. I'll put it right here, just because I'm here, like that. And I'll say, I want, I don't know, how many do I want? 1,000? 1,000,000? Request this, Fluix dust, and keep 100 for right now. Right? I don't know. So let's see what it does here. So is it doing it? Is the question. Oh, it has 0 again. Let's see, Fluix. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I don't know. Okay, so that, does it have to be, I'm not sure that I know how to use the requester.
I do not know. I have never used one.
Yeah, that's 0. Let's see. I've never used one either. Maybe it has to be linked.
All right, I've had enough. Time to go overkill.
Overkill.
This is starting to annoy me.
Why wouldn't it just be?
What is an alchemy table? What does it do?
Yeah.
It just turns something into something else. Okay.
Oh, wait, I wanted that.
I'm sorry, I'll put it back.
Let's see, if I put a barrel down, right, let's go over here. No, I want to go over here again. Back up where I was. I think I want to do right here. So if I put a barrel down right here, and a requester right here. And say that I want 1,000 fluix. Does it? Wow, I really don't know how the requester works. I will have to look it up later because I have no idea why it's not working.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I couldn't either. I don't know why what it does. I know the level emitter and all that stuff from A2, but well, too bad. Then we're going to not do it that way. We're going to do it a different way. We're just going to say, I don't know. Maybe I will just say, give me, I can't do that either because it's going to say you need what I'm doing in order to do that many. Give me 10. And since I got 10, I can do more. Oh, maybe I can do, let's see. I don't know. But
you don't know.
I don't know. The important thing is don't use up all my fluix or I'm going to have to go make more from scratch. And I don't want to.
So put a drawer down and put one in there.
Yeah, you're just going to take it.
So it's not in the computer and you can't accidentally use it.
Yeah, I'll just put, yeah, and I'm going to tear this down because this is dumb. Good. I like that so much better.
Do you finally? Oh. It's almost full. I've got, or almost enough. I've got 8 things making sulfur dioxide from sulfur. 8. And it still is empty. But it's much less empty. It's only empty about a quarter of the time now instead of a third or 2/3.
Oh, yeah?
So am I really going to have to make 4 more of those stupid things?
Yeah.
Before I do that, though, I need to hook this back up because I turned it off to move stuff. Okay. That's all good.
Totally good.
This thing actually... Oh, wait, maybe that is enough. The sulfuric acid is not going down. Oh, wait, that's still blipping.
Still blipping.
Oh. Um. Are we having energy problems?
I don't think so. Why would we have energy problems? Is your computer not
Because
working?
my setup over here is using 180,000 FE per tick.
We are having energy issues. Yes.
Oops.
You have stolen all of our power. Let's see. Hold on a second. Why is this not running? Wait a minute. This is not running. Is it? Stored 0. Generation. Generating. No, it's generating 92,000 FE per tick. And
So,
this one is running? 92. Yep. We are generating.
so what you're saying is my setup over here is taking all of the power.
All of the power. You're using more than 200,000 FE per tick?
Well, this setup here is using 180, and then
I thought you were
this,
generating your own power.
not until I can figure out how to deal with the waste. When I can deal with the waste, then we'll have 20 million RF. But I've got to deal with the waste, and that's not right now. I'm just seeing if I can produce enough fuel.
Okay. Well, fabulous.
So if I let me make some radioactive waste barrels, because I can just get rid of that. If I make 20 of these, what am I missing? Steel. Ugh. Luckily, it's got EMC, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, radioactive waste barrel. If I run at 1 millibucket per tick, how much was that? 6,000. If I run at 1 millibucket per tick, I would need 20 barrels to get rid of the waste, right? That makes sense? Because it's 1 millibucket per second for the barrels.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing? Emeralds.
Emeralds. Yeah.
Let me make some barrels. Hopefully these stack. Oh, good, they do. And then I'm going to put some barrels downstairs and just pipe these in. Where are you coming from there? So if I... Okay. That is not pressurized tube. Let's grab some of those. Put those in. Because I know I can support the fuel requirements of, 1. I just don't know how much power we will get from 1. But I can get rid of the waste for 1. Okay, so let's turn this thing on.
Uh-oh.
My heat is at 300.
Okay.
So if I take this up to 1, because that's at 0.1. Okay. Went up to 1 from 0.1, and I went from 3 something to 374. Okay. I'm still gaining fuel. The turbine is spinning extremely slowly, and I'm producing 79,000 RF per tick. So if I turn that up to 4, and my fuel should still be going up. It is. And now I'm making 315 FE per tick. And that, oh wait, 4. That's gonna, I need more tanks. I need to put more tanks down. More waste barrels.
Okay.
Because that would mean I need, what, 40? No. What would 4 be? 4 buckets. So that's 4 millibuckets per tick times 20. I need 80 barrels? Oh, that's a lot, dude. Interesting. Just so you know, apparently, wow, that's taken a really long time to break. Apparently, barrels and nuclear waste are a liquid, not a gas. I need to make some more barrels.
How is it doing that? Obsidian does.
Very loud.
That is not right. It's right there. Why was that in there? I'll have to check the video and see if I can see that pattern in the wrong place. That's awful. Was that, maybe that, is that a, that's not valid. Is it? No, it's not valid. No. No. I don't. I already deleted it. Are you getting there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So what is 29 times 3? That is
60, 90,
87.
Yeah.
87.
Yep.
That should be enough. So I can get some pipes in there. What is that? Weird. Why won't those stack?
Dunno.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. I was reading this and it said decay rate 0.05 millibuckets per tick, which is 1 millibucket for 20 ticks. Gotcha. Which is 1 per second. Okay. So, wait. 1 per second. 1 millibucket in 20 ticks. Oh, and I'm running 4 millibuckets. I can't math, Jeff. I can't do it.
You know, math is difficult.
Pressurized tube, mechanical
Not
pipe.
everyone can do it.
Yeah, not everyone should, and I probably should be on the list of people who
Shouldn't.
Why don't those connect? Oh my God, do you have to connect them to the top?
Yeah.
Okay, Cat, you need to move. Cat, ow, damn it. She climbs onto my shoulder.
Yeah.
It is very painful.
You can see everything from up there. Are you kidding? What are these? Logic?
Come on. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Let's check first. Can I connect to the top of this thing? Yes, it connects to the top. Okay, that's fine. So that's 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. Okay. Ooh, quest complete.
Ooh.
I need to see if I can put a muffler upgrade on the reactor itself.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's just this droning
Ooh.
constantly.
Yeah. Oops, I made them backwards. Darn.
You made them backwards.
Yeah, because if I'd made them the other way, then I wouldn't have had to make it twice. That's all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. And I think I can just make this once and put this in both of them. Oh, well, sure. Let's make one of these, and then we'll make a housing, right? Just the housing. And then I can take it like that, and I can put that in there.
I can't use a wand to place down these things?
Nope.
That's a lot of barrels to place down by hand.
Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Yeah. And then do this, and do that, and this guy. Is this the difference between... No, because you can still...
I don't know what you're doing, so...
The storage components combined with the housing in AE2 and in refined storage, you can take them out of the housing, put it in something else, just shift-click it out. So that's not a big difference. Moving on. It's okay.
Moving on.
Yep. Forget I said anything. The hardest thing people have with AE2 is channels.
True.
And P2P networks. And once you start getting P2P and you get like smart cable, it's just 32 channels, 8 channels, becomes very complicated. And you just go, forget it. I'll just do refined storage, because then I don't have to worry about channels. You just hook it all up with cable, done. And it's definitely cool. Let's see, we need more of these guys, which means we need more of those guys. Perfect. And then let's see, what's next? This thing. I already made one of these. See how fast are those?
You already made one of those.
I did, and now I have to make it again.
I was going to say, it sounds like you need to make another one.
Yeah, I did it in the wrong order in the quest book, so it said, "Are you sure? 'Cause I think you just made this thing. You didn't make the other thing." Oh, this is going to be a problem too, because I think they both use these terminals. Yep, they do. The ME
Okay.
crafting terminal and the ME wireless terminal. Oh yeah, we're going to make a lot of these things. That's
So
fine.
I
What do you
am
got?
consistently generating 319,000 per tick.
Nice.
So
Power
I can take
issues
this
gone.
and switch it back to mechanism. Whoa. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So when I said that I was consuming 178,000 FE per tick,
Yeah.
that was because that was all that was available to me.
Oh, you're gonna
When
consume more?
when I switched over to my turbine, which is producing 319,000 FE per tick, my flux point now says that I'm consuming 319,000 FE per tick.
Nice.
That feels excessive.
Feels like a little bit.
Like it's not. No, that machine is definitely not full.
Wow.
So for every one, I need 20. So got another 40 here. So I can put 2 more lanes down and go up another. Go up another 1 burn rate. Just make sure that you don't break any of these barrels down here.
Oh golly. I don't know if you can trust me not to do that. Oh, seriously? What did it just do?
Pull your calculator out for me.
Okay.
I need to know what 15 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is.
What? Isn't that like 90 and then 45, so 135?
I don't know. That's why I told you to pull the calculator out.
Yeah, it's 135.
If I knew 15, the answer, I wouldn't have asked.
15 times 9, so it's like 10 times 9 first, which is 90, and then half of that plus, so 45, 135.
Okay, so that let's
definitely
that up
135.
one more.
What does it say I'm missing? Missing energy cells. Why? They're right here.
5 times 20 would be good. 399? That didn't give me much more.
Huh. Oh, that's weird.
That should still be empty.
Oh, is that because it had power? No.
Kitty, hi.
Hi, Kitty.
You don't fit there. Ow.
Yes, you do. You fit perfectly. Perfectly right there. Why would you want to be anywhere else?
Well, she only fits perfectly right here if I use one hand to hold her butt so she doesn't fall off.
There you go.
And needless to say, playing Minecraft is difficult with one.
Yes, it is.
There. Perfect. There.
Uh-oh, is that your mic or my mic? Hopefully, it's yours.
Oh.
It's not. It's mine.
Are you there?
I have a horrible mic.
What?
I have a horrible mic.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I just crashed. I am no longer in the game.
Nice. Way to go.
Game crash. I can figure out how to back in.
You're just a computer guy, a robot. A really scary robot voice guy.
I'm getting about every third.
Hopefully that's not me and that's you, and you're just ruining everything for everybody.
It was absolutely
What? I don't understand anything that you say.
How's now?
There we go.
Yeah.
Nope. You're gone.
My computer's having
Oh yeah, you are.
I don't know if you're still talking to me or not, but
now you're talking to me. Oh. Yikes. That's lame. Uh-oh. Well, let's see. Well, we can always check the replay on both of our streams and see who's going on what, but it sounds like Dave just crashed.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I think I'm done. My computer is, I need to reboot and see what's going on with it, because it's really having a rough time right now. I can't get anything going.
Oh, no. Well, that's fine.
So it's been a pleasure. Thanks, everyone, and I will catch you all next week. I don't know if Jeff's going to keep going or not. He sounds like he's in the middle of some stuff, so he might stay. You never know.
I will stay just to finish this one little piece because I'm almost there. It's very close to finishing the AE2 quest line. I only have to make one more thing, I think.
Okay then.
So
well, I'm gonna go because you're still a bit robot-y to me, and I need to reboot and figure out what's going on.
Okay, we'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks, everybody.
I'm assuming you said I was assuming we said we'll catch you later. You cut out again, so have a good one. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Well, that would be Dave gone. Yep, and he's out from there as well. So we'll continue on, actually, like I said. We just have a few more things to craft, and then we'll be done with AE2. And I'm not sure if it's done with AE2, but definitely done questing for AE2. We might still do some things. I mean, like we said before, AE2 pretty darn powerful. So we'll just finish up these crafts right here and then get going ourselves. So we got this guy here, which will make this guy again, which will then complete that guy. And then hopefully let's see. Can I remember? Can I make this and then just put it in the computer really fast, and then we can do the fancy noises when Dave comes back? Yeah, we can. So we'll do that. And we will claim this reward. Cool. The elytra, nice. We will claim all of these. And a whole bunch of good stuff. Yeah, I don't know about good, but acceptable items for sure. Crafters, I love those. Storage controller, we probably don't need another one, but you know. Okay, well there you go. And yet again, I'll take off too. We're done with that. AE2, and it was fun. Thanks all. Have a great one.